Check. Welcome everyone. Hopefully you should be able to hear that okay. Alright. So, I did go live yesterday and had some technical issues, and so I deleted the video. It needed to be done. But I'll probably say some of the same things today, so. And please type some comments. If they're not live, then type them on the replay and I'll do my best to answer them. But I'm going to play some things, and I'm going to talk about some things I've seen you guys doing that could be improved, which is what this is all about, isn't it? Getting better. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be beneficial, so do ask questions and I'll do what I can. In fact, one of the things was fingerstyle, and it was the right hand. And if you see the positioning, I've got my thumb offset here. I've seen a lot of players doing this, which is not great. There's no stability in your wrist, and you're kind of plucking upwards. It's just kind of a weird way. So here's what you need to do. Look at the wrist. I'm tilting the wrist, so the wrist isn't straight. It's a little bit tilted like this. You see a lot of classical guitar players doing it, and the wrist is off the bridge like this. And the idea is to try to keep this part of the hand as still as possible. Etc, etc. So what this does is it gives your thumb space to move and your finger space to move. Because if you've got it like this, your thumb's just going to bang into your fingers. So you wouldn't be able to do stuff like this. It's like the Spanish thing, so you've got an E chord here, look. So you can zoom that in a bit. And then we have like an F, but I'm not going to use a bar chord, I'm just kind of doing an F. And you get that sound, it's quite nice. Sounds kind of Spanishy. So that's the right hand technique I'm using there, is called rasgueado. See a lot of flamenco players doing it, and it's just like a flick. So you got this. Start with the ring finger. Don't use the little one. And just do 3 downs like that. I missed the middle one. There. So you got to get good at that. And I like to add an up as well at the end with the first finger, the soft part. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, let's take the Hendrix chord, which you should have seen from my recent video. If not, check that out. Then we'll do a G bar chord and an A bar chord, and then we're going to spice things up a little bit. So here we go. Typical Hendrix groove. So this is quite a nice chord. It's kind of reminiscent of a G over A, like this. So what you get is this, and even your first finger can bar down as well. Really nice. So third finger, fifth string, sixth string, sorry, on the 5th fret, little finger, 4th string, 5th fret. Zoom this in a little bit. And then I've got my second finger here on the 4th fret, 3rd string. And then I've got a bar. It's quite stretched, this is. So you've got to bar 2 strings at the 2nd fret. It's a bit of a tricky one, but it sounds awesome. Nice sound, and we can use the Mixolydian scale over this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat and 7. Back to the root. That's quite good to do as well with the hammer-ons and pull-offs there. So that's just 4, 5, 4, and then 7th fret, 5th string, back to 4. You do that anyway. Sounds nice. There, an octave higher. Just use that same technique on the different notes there. So to keep things a little bit simple, minor pentatonic with the E. Do it if you're on electric, especially. It's easy there, isn't it, at the 12th fret, etc. G7 chord, so that can also be the same shape as this. This is going to be easier because our first finger isn't barring the strings there. 7 sharp 9 there as well. That sounds nice. This is quite a good lick to get back to the beginning. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Yeah, try your double stops there as well. Your we got 3 to 5 here, making sure I'm hitting the first string as well as the second string, and then second finger 8th fret, first finger 7th fret. That's nice. And then we could go to here, 12th fret, second string, and 10th. So that's quite cool. And then you can slide back into your pentatonic there. So here we go. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and also let me know where you're coming from. Type it in the comments. UK, USA, Philippines, Japan, wherever. Love to hear where you are, guys. Let's see, what else could we do? Let me look at something else, finger picking, because I've heard a lot of you saying about that. So let's look at something bluesy, where we keep the thumb going like this. It's kind of like Delta blues thing. I guess actually it's like, it's that kind of thing. Smokestack Lightning. So it's a bit tricky to keep this going. So we'll slow it down. And we got this. So that's the first one. Open string, and then 5th fret, second string. So, and then so we're really slow again from the beginning. That's 4 parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got this. So slide from the 2nd to the 4th, and then hit the open string with your thumb. And I'm on the 3rd string here with the slide. So, and then we've got 3rd fret here. What is it? Aha, yeah, it's that. So after there, we got the 4th string, 4th fret, and the 6th string together. So very slow from the beginning, listen. So you could even practice that section by itself. So you get the slide, the open, and then 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then these two together. 4th fret, 3rd string, and the open. So that just by itself is really good to practice. And then you get 2nd fret, 3rd string, along with the bass note. Then just the 3rd open, and then the bass note and 2nd fret, 4th string at the end. So very slow from the beginning. Can even bend that third there a little bit. Oops. Yeah, the hard thing there is to make sure the thumb's independent of the fingers. Like there I messed up and played my thumb with the finger at the same time. So it's that idea, see, just put some more fancy parts in there. But once you get used to these basic things, get that working, you'll be able to do different stuff. You know, it's just going to come naturally. So yeah, what else do we do? Oh, that brings back memories. So we'll get tremolo picking here. It's important to relax. I wouldn't say you need to use a soft plectrum just because it's easier. Like I ordered one of these mega thin ones the other day just for some acoustic strumming. But when I'm playing lead stuff, I use one of these thick ones. I think these are 1.14. Sounds different. Anyway, so it would be easy with a soft plectrum, I think. Only because it's going to allow for the inconsistencies in your hand. So it's not a good idea really to practice with a soft one. But what we really need to do is keep this hand relaxed. The more relaxed we have it, the faster and easier it's going to be. And also I would say here with the plectrum, I actually angle it, kind of, I don't know if you can see that, kind of angle the plectrum forward. So I'm going across the strings as opposed to sideways. I actually twist it forward. And it's kind of this movement instead of the wrist. It was that, like that kind of movement. I don't know if this is making sense to you, if I'm explaining it very well, but so you got to get that working first. Try it on this as well. I think it's probably easier on the first string. Yeah, so we've got 0, 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11. Once again, slow. So then we've got so that's 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 4, 1, 4, I think. Yeah, that's the second part. So then the second part starts on 7. You can get your Spanish chord in there. Look at that. It's an E chord, and then you stick out the third finger, and it sounds like you're a flamenco guitarist. Not, but it sounds quite cool. Love the tension. So I'm trying to be consistent with the plectrum here. Oh, yeah, I think I played it wrong earlier. It's not 1/4. I think it's 0/4. I'm not remembering this correctly. And then, so the plectrum's going in time. Or whatever it is, something like that. See, we've got to get consistency, and then we can just go mega fast. But first, building the consistency, building the muscle memory, and then we can go. Okay. Local recording stopped. That's not good, is it?